Thank you for joining me for another episode of Trucker Money. Today's episode will probably be a little bit different. I'll explain the reasons why we do this and why I talk about it, for your family and your children and taking care of things in your life. And money is kind of what allows you to do these things and take care of everything and everybody. And it comes at times like this when you have to put everything in perspective and realize what is actually really important in your life. On Tuesday, June 16th, was supposed to be just like any other day. You wake up, go about your business, go to work and everything, but it didn't start off that way. On Tuesday, my family suffered a terrible loss. We lost a very special member of our family, and it's been very difficult for all of us. To some, he was the best friend, companion, but to many people, he was more than that. If any of you have ever lost a pet, you know what I'm talking about. But this just wasn't any normal pet. He was very special. We lost our 9.5-year-old border collie Jack, and he was a very special dog. Both of our dogs are very special. I know everybody says that, but they were champion agility dogs, like you see on TV. They were really good at it, and they're both therapy dogs, so they would go to the nursing homes and make a lot of people happy. In fact, we had one lady tell us one time that a visit from Jack was better than any pain medicine they could ever give her. So it touched a lot of people's lives, and it just makes it that much harder. So how does that have anything to do with money? Well, I'll tell you, if it wasn't for all the hard work I've put into this, arranging our lives and our financial lives and all the accomplishments we've made, with the help of God above, I may have been on the road when this happened, but fortunately, I was able to spend the last 2 weeks at home spending time with my best buddy in his last days. And I thank God for that. Would all that have been possible if I was buried in debt and had no money put away, struggling to make ends meet? No, it wouldn't have. I wouldn't have been here for him in his last moments. I only say this all to say what is really important in your life. And if you had a loved one, if your grandmother or your father or mother or brother or sister or spouse were sick, wouldn't you want to spend the most amount of time with them as you could in their last days and give them all the comfort you could and really say everything you wanted to say in your entire life? I know you can't really equate a dog to a person, but to me the loss is just as painful and just as real. And I think everybody in our family feels like a little piece of us died that day. So I encourage everybody to just take a moment and think about what's important in your life, what really is important, not fancy cars or big fancy houses, the people and the lives in your life, and then think about everything you need to do to take care of them and take care of business. So that being said, let's just jump right into the video here, and I'll kind of keep it short today. Thank you so much. So for the week of June 15th through the 19th, we didn't get any dividend increases or cuts, which is kind of be expected. It doesn't continue on all year. There's kind of a season for it when most companies do it, and it's the early part of summer. We will have some stragglers throughout the year though, no big deal. So what did I buy this week? Just a couple small purchases, one of SO, Southern Company, with a current yield of 4.56%, and then 3M came down again just a tiny bit, so I picked up just a little bit of 3M, current yield of 3.69%. So we had 5 payments for the week. Actually, 3M was last week, but I missed it in the scheme of things there. First one is Flowers Foods, ticker symbol FLO. The current yield of 3.5%. We've talked a little bit about them before. Prudential, they're beaten down pretty hard right now. Current yield of 6.87%. Duke Energy, which is, I don't think we've talked about Duke Energy yet. They're a large regulated utility. Current yield of 4.41%. I really like that company. Great company, in my opinion. Ticker symbol O. Realty Income. We talk about them quite a bit. Current yield of 4.42%. And then, like I said, 3M. Everybody knows who 3M is. Current yield of 3.69%. So that's just a kind of a quick recap of what happened this week. I mentioned June was a pretty busy month as far as dividends coming in. That's a great thing. The third month of every quarter is also always a good month for us. So I'm going to keep this one kind of short. It's a difficult video to do, but I hope to see you again next week. Take care.